Styling refinements evolved naturally from the basic concept, always remaining true to it. Engineering advances hone the car's performance characteristics to a still finer edge.
I started the company 21 years ago. Pretty much, I think like a lot of us do, as a broke kid with ambition and desires to build custom cars and trucks. And I guess I grew up staying out of trouble by modifying stuff on my car and my truck, and I didn't have the money to pay somebody to do it, so I had to figure out how to do it. Busted my ass for many years working for other people, learning different things. When I opened my shop, I was primarily a truck shop. When you're doing trucks, then you get the Caddy crowd, you get the Lincoln crowd, you get the mini truck crowd. I mean, like, and we started building shoe boxes, and we got into Lincolns. It was like we built one, and to be honest with you, Lincolns weren't built very well from the factory, and they had a lot of problems. We try to make them have less problems. One of the things with the Lincolns is that there's not a lot of people that make the part, and there's no aftermarket parts for Lincolns. So we're trying to get into the parts making business to kind of eliminate some of the headaches that came from with the factory and make them look somewhat vintage and better quality and so on and so forth. So the best part about this shop is this is my favorite side, because I like this part of the build, because this is where we form the cars and shape the cars to what they are today.
Because Lincoln Continental owners have a unique and special pride in their cars, their suggestions for improvements are always welcome. From customer requests have come such refinements as
we flush mounted the windows, we did shave gas door, but we made the taillight actually open up mechanically by electric motor, so you can put the fuel in. It has the best air suspension on the earth. We changed the door handles out, but yet kept the two door handles like a Lincoln. These handles by Ken Diggett, they work pretty good. We actually put a Porsche Panamera interior in it, and the interior in this thing is gonna be unbelievably sick. I mean, it's gonna be like sitting in a new car with an old car around you. We outfit it with all our air suspension. We're building a one-off set of custom wheels for it. We also have a twin turbo LS under the hood, about 1,200 horsepower. We got a billet one-off grill for it. We've tucked the bumpers, sucked them in. I mean, this car has no expense spared at all. This car is gonna be the icon of all icons when it comes to Lincoln Continentals. People will talk about this car forever, guaranteed. I have a metal shaping background of like a woodsman. Hammer and me equals danger. I never really did anything other than just beat on metal to try to make it work. I really honestly learned the hard way. A couple of the things that I really did that helped out is I did take a Baileigh metal shaping class, and that inspired me to buy some more Baileigh equipment because it worked so well. Man, I love my Baileigh equipment. Every single piece. I've never had anything bad or break or anything go wrong. Like, I can make a phone call right now, they'll answer, they'll respond to my questions. It works exactly how they say it's gonna work, and it works the right way. It saves so much time. I've invested a lot of money in the equipment the last few years, and hands down, Baileigh kicks ass. I started back in the day with a tubing bender that you had to like pull and then switch the pin and then pull some more and switch the pin. Let me tell you what a nightmare, right? So this is how easy the new benders are. We like to put a little lube in them, keep the dies looking fresh. Push the pedal, you're done, literally. We have all these programmed already, so it makes it super simple. Perfect clean bend, no crush in the tube, super smooth. This is why we like Baileigh so much. That took that tube that used to take us 5 minutes down to like 30 seconds maybe. And that's what we make all our control arms with. That's why Baileigh's the difference.
A velvet smooth Lincoln Continental ride, made smoother than ever with velvet smooth stopping power.
It's another customer's Lincoln. This has an LS swap with tube control arms that we built in-house here. We also make our own fuel cells in-house. These things have fuel injection pumps in them, built into them. Right now we're turning tapered ball joints. They're for our Lincoln kits. So these go in a uniball control arm, and then they go the same taper as the factory spindle. We're making batches of those right now on the small lathe. This is one of our new products I'm pretty excited about. These are billet hood hinges for Lincolns. We just made these last week, so we'll be powder coating, chroming, and polishing these. These go on the front of the hood and is a very visible part. We make our own cross shafts. We make all our uniball cups to put the bearings in. We make everything right here. These are billet switch plates for the window switches, and then we have these chromed. You get an armrest pad here and the pull to open the doors there. We remake these due to the fact that the factory ones look like crap when you re-chrome them, and the switches suck. So we replace them with good quality switches, re-chrome them so they're show quality. This puppy here is like half America's dream child. 6.0 Whipple supercharged, fully hand-built frame, all TIG welded, chop top, suicide doors, custom dash, custom interior. I mean, there is nothing on this truck that we haven't not touched. This is an epic car. I mean, this car changes the world. It's got a Boss 520 motor in it. It sounds as amazing as it looks. This car is gonna haul ass. Black paint, the car is straight as an arrow. When this car drives by, it doesn't wave at you. You wave at it. You know what I'm saying? I like to put a lot of tools in nice and tight. That way it's easy to get to each station. You're not walking 300 yards this way or 500 yards that way to get to the next tool. And this is what takes care of our paychecks at the end of the week. Thanks to Baileigh, because we have the tools that we can do stuff quick and fast. We have everything we can knock out in a jiffy. Well, this is our newest piece of equipment here. It's a Baileigh press brake. We pretty much use it for everything and anything. We do our aluminum fuel tanks. They're 100-wall aluminum. We do our 3/16, 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch plate brackets for our cross members, control arms, pretty much any fabbing in-house. I haven't found anything I can't break yet. It works really good. It's got a ton of options. I'm so glad I bought it. There's no complaint here. A little tricky to get to use at the beginning, but now I think I got it down, and I love it. I went to a metal shaping class and I learned how to metal shape more the right way, and I ended up buying a power hammer. This thing saves us so much time. We can pretty much make anything and everything using just this hammer. I'm super thankful for the way that Chris has taken care of the power hammer and made it what it is today, and how easy it is to use and change dies. We use this almost every day. We make all kinds of sheet metal products as far as wheel tubs, wheel wells. We even made some fender trim that nobody else even has for a car. We designed and built the dies and made it. This thing, I tell you what, it's amazing. So we use it more as a power hammer, although we do some pull max stuff with it. But power hammer is where we do most of our shaping to get our shapes of our fenders or our panels that we need to change from factory to get a little bit more room for wheels and tires and such. Many, many years I ran without having a power shear. Shane said, hey, you should try our power shear. It's air over hydraulic, it's small enough for your shop and big enough for what you need. So I did, and now I couldn't live without it, man. It makes jobs snap. Baileigh's social media is pretty awesome, actually. It's helped me contact and connect with other metal shapers, other fabricators, people building stuff. It's kind of like a little family inside a family. They're really good at posting really quality stuff, so it's stuff that interests me. And so when they post me, I get excited because I'm like, hey, it's got to be really cool stuff, right? I made it. Yeah. I'm in the Army. One of my favorite parts about Baileigh is they answer the phone and answer your question and sell you the part. I can't tell you how many other companies there you buy a piece of equipment from them, and then trying to get tech support or even trying to get the thing is a nightmare. I mean, Baileigh Industrial, I really can't say anything that they need to do better, really. I mean, like, I'm completely happy. Well, my legacy, I think, will be passing this amazing just establishment and skills onto my my kids and hopefully their kids. I'm pretty fortunate right now that I work with my dad, work with my oldest son, so there's 3 generations here right now, so hopefully it just keeps on rolling and never dies. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I employ 18 guys. What I do every day when I wake up and go to sleep actually ends up affecting all of us, so it's super important. I mean, that's life. I mean, I don't do anything else. This is my joy, this is my happiness. This is what I do for fun and passion, and I mean, well, it's life to me. Oh man, Shane from Baileigh. How to make him more badass than that dude already is? Hell, I don't know. Give him a cigar. Give him a gun. Let's light a fire. I don't know.
I'm sure he's got plenty.
And you know what would make Shane more badass than he is? If he come down and visited me and we enjoyed a little lake time together. How about that?